Turn your heart around, let yourself feel. Turn your heart around, let yourself dream. She's got a heart that melts everything in between. She can take you anywhere, any place you've been. There's a thought that's chasing you, so I can catch this dream and take this boat that's sailing over this heart you see. And everybody wants to feel like a dreamer sometimes. And everybody wants to feel like the dreamer sometimes. Hold on to someone good, cast away your doubts. I've heard your thoughts and they're screaming aloud. Come on, let it on. 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 Sometimes.
Hi guys, welcome along to week number 12 of the original Friday Night Live. Thank you very much. This is an hour of original music where I play it all from here from my little studio in Dublin. Okay, as always, I just want to check to see if everybody can hear. If there's anyone that's watching right now who could just say yes or no. All good stuff, there's my mum. I'm going to play his first song called 10 More Reasons, and it's kind of a different version of it that I was messing around with it as I was warming up, so I'm going to just play it like this for the first time, a different way. Actually, I might put the looping camera on for this one. Yeah, we should. Yeah, this one, there we go.
the road is hard off the wall tonight. You can see feelings controlling all that you say, and the words you whisper cripple me. Hold it together till you're away. 10 more reasons to try, but the road is hard off the wall tonight. One more look and I'll die, but the road is hard off the wall tonight.
Okay. Oh, good to see you, Elaine, and my mum and my wife down at there looking for Under the Trees. Yes. Elaine. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, you're just online to look to see where I was going to be playing, and I'm here playing. Well, it's great. I'm delighted you came along, and that was 10 More Reasons in in a summertime style. I've never really played a song like that, and I was kind of messing around before. In the warm up, I kind of come in here about a half an hour before the gig and just do some vocal warm ups. This is what I used to do when I was gigging out in the real world. I used to come in here and get my gear packed up, but I'd sit in the room here and just kind of do some warm ups. So I was doing that, and I was kind of working out with a different version, a completely different version of 10 More Reasons. Completely strip it down to and make it kind of different. There's actually an extra chord if you're interested in that sort of thing. There's an extra chord in the progression in the verse, and it just makes it kind of summertime thing. But anyway, delighted you joined on that song, if that's the one you were looking for, probably. But I hope you're well. Hope you're all good. And Caroline Candy, yeah, God, that's like 9 years ago now. 8 or 9 years ago since that gig down in Cork. I'm going to play Under the Trees right now because that was what Janet was looking for. But if you do know, as I always say, if you know my music, and let me see, get rid of that. that loop thing off the screen. If you do know any of my songs and you have an album or stuff, even stuff from back in the warmer times, feel free to ask for a song. Or any of the new stuff, if you've been here over the last year and a bit and you've heard me play my songs that are all, a lot of them are on the new Early Access album, which is available for patrons right now. And I'll keep repeating it, by the way. And apologies if you're one of the unfortunate people who hear me say it every week. But if you haven't heard of my Patreon, where you can now get access to the new album in its really, really raw stages, although it's getting better, it's more refined with each week. There's a couple of new versions, different mixes of songs that are things as I make the album, I update it, and then you get to hear it as in the state that's in. And it's getting closer and closer. There was some drums added this week with Joe sending me stuff. Speak of the devil. And good to see you, Pascal and Bridget, as well. Yeah, Dryland. Yeah, I'll do Dryland as well in a bit, Joe. Actually, for the crack, we'll do a different version of that as well. Okay, so now I'm going to play Under the Trees. This one's for Down It. Let me see. It's great to be back, actually. I wasn't here last Friday due to good circumstances, setting things up in the studio here. But it's just nice to be back playing on a Friday night. Okay, I'm going to clear off what I just did there. It's very summertime, that is. I'm gonna sit down maybe and try and work a version of that. Or maybe I'll just copy and make copy that and put it through some software, whatever, make it into a little download for people for the crack. Anyway, let me see. Gotta clear that first. Wipe the tracks. Okay, let me see. This one is Under the Trees.
So I know places you've been. It reminds me of our love under the trees. And I know things that you've seen, just watching them roses flow down spring streets. And that's not the way it's meant to be, no. Just sitting here, lulling my guitar and waiting for the rain. Just sitting here under the trees, just waiting for my time. So I know what a life I lead. Just thinking about those summer nights down by the stream, and everyone said we turned green. All the jealousy's my friend, and I can't stand see. That's not the way it's meant to be, no. Just sitting here, lulling my guitar and waiting for the rain. Just sitting here under the trees, just waiting for my time. Yeah, 'cause I know places you've been. It reminds me of our love under the trees. Yeah, and I know things that you've seen. It reminds me of our love under the trees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa. That's not the way it's meant to be, no. Just sitting here, lulling my guitar and waiting for the rain. Just sitting here under the trees, just to wait for my time. Just waiting for the rain.
Okay, that was for Dan, and that was actually for our anniversary last week. When we got married under the trees down in Wicklow. That's a bit cheesy, but it kind of is relevant. It's not cheesy. It's nice. It was obviously a nice thing. Let me see. But anyway, that was especially for you, Dan. Thank you very much for asking for it. Okay, we got loads of requests. Dryland is next, and then we got Singing to the Void and Wasteland. Elaine, you're saying there's something wrong with the tip thing. I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked at it recently, and it's on. If you're using the one through padraig.live, there is that little section on it, little box, whatever, you can go into it, and sometimes it brings you in a roundabout way to try and register with the company who do all the streaming things, Streamlabs or whatever. Avoid that. I think you can literally just go onto it and just type it in, and it's all just linked in through PayPal. Otherwise, if you do want to give a tip, you don't have to, by the way. If you are interested, you can just use the PayPal link that is in the description of the video here. I think you're watching on Facebook, it should be in the video description as well. If not, anyway, look, don't worry about it. I appreciate you trying to drop a tip in. And the way it works, by the way, you probably see it anyway. If you use the tips through padraig.live, I think I said this before, it appears on screen or whatever. It just kind of says you've made a tip or whatever. And then, or if you just do it directly, it doesn't. So whatever way, I kind of make it. No one ever has to pay anything anyway. I do it every week, and it's meant to be free. But if you're interested, you can, of course, drop a tip in. But anyway, we're going to play Dryland right now, and then we're going to play Singing to the Void and Wasteland as well for Pascal and Bridget. And congratulations, Bridget, on getting vaccinated today. You're probably one of the very few people who feels super relaxed now. You feel like on the 10th of May, you could probably get out and have a nice meal outside. It's so nice though, seeing it. We're kind of getting there. We're getting closer. I'm going to miss the Friday nights now. But we're a while away, I think. We're a while away from music. But look, we'll take it as it comes. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll do, this is it. We're going to do Dryland, this is for Joe. Oh yeah.
gonna keep on searching until I find dry land. My last lament, I only want a short defense. Future was not yours to take. For how long can I keep this in? Lost now, in fact you know I am, and I'm gonna keep on searching until I find dry land.
Okay, that was Dryland, and again, a completely different version than is on the album back from 2005. Was it 2005? Yeah, I think it was 2005 with Walmart. But yeah, that's Dryland. That's for Joe. Next up, I'm going to play Singing to the Void, and that's for Bridget and Pascal. Yeah, I'm delighted. She must be over the moon. Anybody who's lucky enough to be vaccinated right now, fair play. We'll all be there soon. Welcome anybody who has joined just in the last few seconds as well. If you have just joined, this is the original Friday Night Live. And I basically play original music for an hour on a Friday evening for the last year and a half, nearly. Not a year and a half, a year and 3 months anyway. We're getting up there. I can't remember. It's been a good while anyway. And it's been a good time for me anyway. I've had a great time. Getting to play a lot of new songs along the way. Speaking of which, this is a new song called Singing to the Void, which is currently available in early access if you have a Patreon membership with myself. Everybody, regardless of what tier or whatever level of patron you are, you will be able to hear the album in its current form, which is getting better. It's getting closer to being finished with every week. Which I have to say, I'm lucky that I have a wife who's extremely understanding, especially during these times when you have 2 kids in a house and you're trying to record in a studio that you're lucky enough to be allowed to have set up all the time. But getting the time to be able to do it is phenomenally hard, but it's been good. That it's getting boxes are getting ticked every few days, and then some weeks we get further down the line, and other weeks it kind of just it grinds to a halt. But I feel like we're in motion again. We got more things done this week, and Joe will be putting more drums and stuff again this weekend, so it'll be good. This one's called Singing to the Void, and this one's from my friend Owen, who's 11 years gone this year.
Memories wake you up and shoot you like a gun, and pain to overcome. Memories that don't give up, show you all you've lost. Love has got a cost. I've seen you laugh like glisten in places you once swore. I'll be a lifetime hearing your laughter from these walls. And we were singing to the void. Memories don't let up and shoot you like a gun. Daylight overcomes. I seen you laugh like glisten in places you once wore. I'd be a lifetime hearing laughter from these walls. Singing to the void. Singing to the void. Singing to the void. pick you up, shoot you like a gun, my pain to overcome.
Okay, that was where's me? That was Singing to the Void. That was especially for Pascal and Bridget. Let me see. Up next, I'm gonna play Wasteland again for the same for everybody, but for Pascal and Bridget because they asked for it. Okay. Just a quick tune up. This is actually the first track that will be put onto the early access with some drums on it, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be able to still play and get Joe to play on stuff, even though he's in England at the moment. The powers of modern technology still blows my mind. I think it's going to sound really old when I say it, but kids nowadays will not know what it is. I think we're lucky to have lived through an era when things weren't so easy, you really kind of you see how amazing it is to be able to send someone a file and go put some drums on that, and they just do it and they send it back to you, and it's just done within an evening. It's brilliant. Anyway, this is called Wasteland.
The same to me. Still unswept, unclean, she said. The night it will not lay its head. Bottle caps upon the bed. Wasteland, trying to save all I can. You seem unsure to be happy. That is what she sang to me. More to life than killing time. TV lights still graze your eyes. Maybe when you're older, you know just how far you really gotta struggle. Try to save all I can. Walking through wasteland. Try to save all I can. said. The night it will not lay its head. Bottle caps upon the bench. Walking through Wasteland, try to save all I can. Walking through Wasteland, try to save all I can. Walking through Wasteland, trying to save all I can.
Okay, that was Wasteland, which is on the early access album right now, and that was especially for Pascal. Thank you very much for the 2 requests for Wasteland and also for Singing to the Void. Yeah, welcome everybody else who's just joined in as well to Original Friday Night Live. We've got at least 20 minutes or so left. If you know any of my music, if you have heard any of it before and there's a song you want to hear of that, then please feel free to pop it in the request line, or I'll just find one. I don't mind that. Thank you very much, by the way, Pascal. And Joe, you're right. You are right. I was sounding like that exact quote that you were using from, was it The Simpsons? I think it is. In my day, we used to wear an onion tied around our belt. But what I was trying to say was how great it is. How modern technology is great, isn't it? But it really is, though. When you've come from the time when, I remember recording onto tape, but I remember recording onto like a 4-track, a great piece of equipment, and they're great, and a little Tascam 424 Mark II, and trying to get everything to work, and the difference that you can do things so quickly, so much faster nowadays. Sometimes probably too fast. But anyway, that's for a different conversation. Maybe a different night. Maybe talk about production and all of that. But there are so many pros and cons to it, I think. But certainly at the moment, I'm delighted that I can get some stuff done with Joe, even though he lives in the UK. He's abandoned us. Okay, let me see, what will we play next? I think I'm going to play You Never Knew. That's what I'm going to play. You Never Knew. Yeah, that's what I'm going to play next. Oh no, you know what I'm going to play? Winter Song. Winter Song isn't be played. Yeah. And then I'll play You Never Knew.
Winter came upon you like a feeling, showed you all the people you had lost. You begged for mercy, but she won't release you. And harder now to watch those faces pass. The world is trying hard to fall apart, and you're just doing your best to hold on. And everybody else is having fun. You just stay home, sing along to the winter song is sung. Winter showed us all the things you longed for, happy times with the people in the frost. You cried that night and then you seen her leave you, and stayed home and sing along till the winter song is sung. Winter song is sung. Winter song is sung. The world is trying hard to fall apart. You're just doing your best to hold on. And everybody else is having fun. You just stay at home, sing along till your winter song is done. Song's done.
Okay, that was Winter Song. That was Fujo. You Belong is currently on the album. But I can't. I don't know how. I've never. It's a strange situation, and if you play music, it's really weird. And it's really weird not to know how to play one of your own songs. Because when I wrote the song, about 2 years ago, I pressed record, and I kind of was writing it as I was playing it. And I can definitely play it if I sit down and work it out. But I can't remember. I couldn't tell you exactly what I was playing at the time. But it's recorded and it's there, and it's one of my favourite songs on the album. And I found it about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago actually. I was going through things, there's about 25 songs that I was kind of picking from and kind of going, there's other songs I could put on the album. And then I found this song. I was like, oh yeah, do you remember this song? And I pressed play and I was like, oh yeah. I recorded it that night and wrote it at the same time, which is what I do that a lot, where I'll just kind of come into the studio and just press play and record. And just kind of chuck something down, and then I'll forget it, and then I'll leave it for weeks, and then in this case I left it for about 2 years, and so I will learn how to play it, is what I'm trying to say. I'll play it probably next week. I'm going to sit down because I'm going to be working on it this week for different things to clean it up a bit, and I'll have to figure out the chords for it because I'm going to be re-recording the guitar parts. So, but leave it with me. You Belong. It's probably one of my favourite songs I've written, actually, to be honest, in the last 15 years, to be honest. But yeah, I can't remember. I wish I could play it right now for you, but I can't. Let me see. So I'm gonna play. What I'm playing now is You Never Knew. That's what I'm playing right now. Okay. Got to drop down a few strings. Okay. We're close. And then, as you know, when you pop the capo on, or the capo as some people call it, but capo, it depends on where you are, which side of the Atlantic you're on.
When you walk me through hopes and dreams, you never knew. When you showed me all the things that you could never choose, you never knew. Turn your mind from the dark. It won't make it easier to pass. Though this pain turns to blame and makes way for love that we've lost. We got so little time just to show you how we used to laugh. And though these tears they may fall, it still keeps us warm in our hearts. Oh, but you never knew. Once you were a boy with so much choice, but you never knew. Once you had so little time, but you never knew. Turn your mind from the dark, it'll make it easier to pass. Though this pain turns to blame, you still for some sense. I would look for you, but you never knew the time. I would spend my nights awake, just looking for some sense. I would look for you, but you never knew.
Okay, she packed her bags. Oh, that last song, by the way, was Never Knew, and that was currently available on the Early Access album for all patrons. She Packs Her Bags is a song called All the Simple Things, and again, it's another song that I can't remember how to play, but I have a recording of it, thankfully, for years and years. Dan and Joe and anybody who ever worked with. Not that I work with Dan, you know what I mean. Anyone I've ever been around when I've been writing songs will always be like, just record it, because I'll write a song and then I'll forget it and it'll be gone forever. So that was it. I think All the Simple Things I wrote back in 2015, and I never played it live ever. I just recorded it and then that was it. It sits there, non-released or anything. But again, I must dig it out. I must dig out these songs and actually learn them and play them, because there's plenty to pick from. Okay, I think I might call it the night, actually, right where we are, because it's kind of nice to finish on that song. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining me tonight for this, what was week number 12, I think, of season 2. We're well past the year anyway. Well, that was a few weeks back. But thank you so much for joining me for another live acoustic night of acoustic originals. I'll be back again tomorrow night from 9:30 for the live acoustic jukebox, where you guys pick the songs and it's all covers. And occasionally I throw in one of my own, but it's generally always covers on a Saturday night. So please do join me tomorrow night. Yeah, please do, and tell your friends and hit subscribe and like and all of that. But yeah, have a great one, guys. Thank you so much for joining tonight, and have a lovely Friday evening, what's left of it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Hi guys, I just wanted to have a quick word about my Patreon page. When you become a patron, you are directly supporting my 2 free weekly live stream gigs. By being a patron, you also allow me to continue to have full creative control over all of my original works. You'll get access to patron-only videos. The newest and most exciting thing that patrons have right now is early access to my current album. This is a really new and exciting thing for me, to allow people to be able to see the songs growing from a rough sketch. You'll get to see the songs as they evolve over time. So if you have been enjoying the live stream gigs every week over the last year, or even dropped in every so often, then please do check out the Patreon page. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon in the live chat. Cheers.
Been a long time. Turn your heart around, let yourself feel. Turn your heart around, let yourself dream. She's got a heart that melts, everything in between. She can take you anywhere, any place you've been. There's a thought that's chasing you, so I can catch this dream and take this boat that's sailing over this heart you see. And everybody wants to feel like a dreamer sometimes. And everybody wants to feel like the dreamer sometimes. Hold on to someone good and cast away your doubts. I've heard your thoughts and they're screaming